Hey everyone, welcome to Walks with Holly. If you are here for the first time, I am Holly. I am a housewife and homeschooling mom of 4 kids. And today I am very excited to be talking to you about a wonderful children's book series called Rush Revere. These are books that are written by Rush Limbaugh. I'm not sure if you've heard of him or not, but he wrote these books wanting to introduce kids to American history. And we have been using them in our homeschooling curriculum as part of our American history. And while the stories, the characters in the stories are fictional, the American history that is in each of the books is so true. It is just very well written. It has been just so much fun to read through with the kids. I have read through now all 5 books to my kids. If you have never heard of these book series, or you have heard of them, and you were just curious, I'm going to be going through each of them right now and just show you what the pages look like, what the illustrations look like, explain to you why we have enjoyed using these books. Now, I'm not saying enjoyed, we are still using them. I have read through, like I said, all 5 of them with my kids, but now my kids are older where I'm going to have them reread them. I just wanted to put this video together to show you these books, either introduce them to you if you've never heard of them, or show you them in case you were interested in maybe ordering them yourself. I will have the link in the description box below. I am not making any commission off of this. This is an unbiased opinion. If you do want to help support my channel, please consider subscribing. I still have a lot more homeschooling videos on the way. I just wanted to give a review and just show you what the books look like. So I hope you will stay tuned. Here is all 5 of the Rush Revere books in order. I'll go through the titles real quick. You have Book 1, Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims. And this is going to talk about the Pilgrims, of course, and their journey. Book 2 is Rush Revere and the First Patriots. This is going to focus in Boston in 1765. Rush Revere and the American Revolution is going to focus in 1775 in Boston. Book 4, Rush Revere and the Star-Spangled Banner, is going to focus a lot on historical Washington and Philadelphia. Then Book 5, Rush Revere and the Presidency, is going to focus on the first 3 presidents of the United States. So now I'm going to get into the first book here, Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims, and this is going to introduce the characters. This is Rush's horse, Liberty. He is a time-traveling horse. And this book is going to focus on the Pilgrims and their journey. It's going to be back in 1620. In this book, you're going to be introduced to historical figures such as William Bradford and Miles Standish. I really love all the pictures in this book. The illustrations really give you an idea of what it looked like back in the day of the Pilgrims. It's just a good visual for kids. That I mentioned as well, I also really like the quality of the paper in this book, and as you can see, this background color makes it a real fun and easy read. Book 2, The First Patriots, is going to be set in Boston in 1765. It's going to be things that led up to the Boston Tea Party, where talk of revolution is growing louder and people are getting fed up with paying taxes. You're going to be introduced to characters such as Benjamin Franklin, Samuel Adams, Paul Revere. Again, it's just full of great illustrations to give you a better idea of that time period. Book 3, The American Revolution, is going to, of course, focus on the American Revolution and how it got started. It's going to be set in Boston in 1775. It's going to talk a lot about Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. They have some cool visuals in here to give you a better understanding, even a picture of where he was captured. There's just a great illustration here of these 2 uniforms, one by the Redcoats, British, and then the Minutemen, also known as the Patriots. They're going to talk about the Battle of Lexington, Concord, Bunker Hill, another great visual as well as historical book. Book 4, Rush, Revere, and the Star-Spangled Banner, is going to be set in Washington, D.C., focusing on the National Archives as well as historical Philadelphia. Time period will be around 1787. They talk a lot about the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and then of course Francis Scott Key is a big character in the book as they talk about what inspired him to write the song, The Star-Spangled Banner. Book 5, Rush, Revere, and the Presidency is going to, of course, focus on the first 3 presidents of the United States, George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson. This book is going to focus on elections and how they work. Also talk about creating a new government in general and the history of that. Well, that is all 5 of the Rush, Revere books. I hope this video was helpful and I hope that it gave you more of an understanding of these books and how great they are as far as teaching about American history. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I wish you would. I've got a lot more homeschooling videos on the way. Thank you for watching and I hope that you have a wonderful day.